Hello, welcome to the fourth unit of our course on techno-economic analysis in green engineering. Today, we will focus on system thinking, specifically analyzing the trade-off between the carbon and the cost. In this unit, we begin by exploring the life cycle assessment, or LCA, to understand the environmental impacts throughout the life cycle of a product or service. We will then delve into the total cost of ownership, or TCO, which incorporates the present worth analysis to evaluate the full cost implications of owning and operating equipment over the useful life. To illustrate the concept, we will go through the case study on two-wheelers, where we apply the system thinking to understand the trade-off between the carbon emissions and the cost when consumers choose between the electric and the gasoline scooters. Life cycle assessment is a methodology that evaluates the environmental impact associated with all stages of a product life. That includes everything from the extraction of raw materials to manufacturing, usage, and the final disposal or recycling. The beauty of life cycle assessment is that it gives us a holistic view. It is not just about assessing the environmental cost of producing the product, but also the entire life cycle. This comprehensive approach helps us identify key opportunities to improve the product's environmental performance at every stage. By conducting LCA, we can make an informed decision, including choosing materials that are less environmentally burdensome, or optimizing the product design and production process to reduce the energy consumption, and implementing strategies that throughout the product's life to decrease the overall environmental footprint. When it comes to product life cycle, 5 main steps are commonly observed. The first is the raw material extraction, the second, manufacturing and the processing, and the third one, transportation and the distribution. And the fourth one is the usage and the retail. And the fifth one is the waste disposal and the recycling. Each stage offers the unique opportunities for improvement, from optimizing resource use in production to enhancing the recyclability and the reuse of end-of-life materials. It should be noted that since the Industrial Revolution, product design and the manufacturing have predominantly followed the cradle-to-grave approach, where the natural resources, once extracted, are destined for the one-way journey from cradle to grave: processing, manufacturing, usage, disposal, pollutions. In recent years, however, the concept of cradle-to-cradle has emerged, meaning that product designs should learn from nature, where everything is nutrients and can return to nature. LCA has significantly gained traction in recent years as a critical tool for companies to transparently communicate their environmental impact. Therefore, let's explore an example case from Gogoro's 2023 impact report shown in this slide. This report provides a comprehensive breakdown of the carbon footprint for their products across the entire life cycle. It reveals that nearly 50% of the carbon emission from the scooters occur during the battery swapping and the usage phase. The next significant contributor is the raw materials, accounting for nearly 44% of emissions. Gogoro's use of LCA highlights how environmental reporting can assist a company in monitoring, managing, and mitigating their ecological impacts. And such practice is increasingly essential as consumer and the regulatory bodies call for the greater environmental accountability from the businesses. As defined by ISO 14040, the structure of LCA is broken down into 4 critical stages. First, goal and the scope definition. Second, inventory analysis. Third, impact assessment. Fourth, interpretation. There are a wide variety of direct application of LCA, such as the product development and improvement, LCA provides the insight that drive the eco-design of products. Secondly, strategic planning. LCA helps the organization align their operation with sustainability goals. Third, public policy makings. Since LCA informs policy decisions with robust environmental data. The fourth, marketing. LCA can enhance the brand value by communicating environmental credentials to consumers. So alright, let's now turn our attention to another widely used method, so-called the total cost of ownership, or TCO, for assessing economic performance from a life cycle perspective. So what is TCO? TCO is more than just the initial purchase price of a product. It includes a variety of costs over the product's life, from acquisition through disposal. This approach is often referred to as a life cycle cost analysis. And TCO normally includes the three key elements: initial cost, operating and maintenance cost, and the residual value. It should be noted that the timing of these cash flow elements varies. Therefore, we need to use the discount rate and the methods such as the present worth annual equivalence we have learned earlier in the third unit, economic feasibility assessment, to sum up these costs that occur at the different times. There is no universal model for calculating TCO, as it varies significantly across the different sectors and the products. Understanding TCO can help a business in making more informed purchasing decisions by considering long-term cost implications rather than just the sticker price. This is very crucial for budgeting and the strategy planning.